Hello, I'm here to talk to you about why your sales may be low. I am at work, walking, so let's talk. Okay, so your sales are low. The economy is shifting. You have a service or a product-based business, and you just don't understand why things are not going the way that you want. You've packaged it, you've sent out different oh, hey, everybody. You sent out different emails and where am I going? Do I want to go this way? I can go this way. Okay. You sent out different emails. You've told them, okay, you get 10% off, 15% off, but it's just not working. So we, Casey Black Owned, were experiencing the same thing. And so we had to make some changes here. Some things that we did. Number one, I was listening to this YouTube video, don't know where it was from, but the girl said marketing is all about saying the same thing 100 different ways, not saying something different 100 times. And I was like, dang, she's right. Because essentially what we have done always from the start is help entrepreneurs create generational wealth. But we have said it in many different ways. So through our vending machine, through helping you get on media news outlets, by getting you connected with City Hall or different places for you to pop up at. But it's still all the same goal. So what I think entrepreneurs need to do is to decide, okay, how am I going to tell my consumer that they need this thing, they need this product, but also buy from me and not somewhere else. So what we're doing right now is helping entrepreneurs still create that generational wealth, but we offer it for $9 a month. You get unlimited resources. Let me show you what I mean. Let's see if this works. Oh my God, it worked! Beautiful. So here's what's included. And isn't that meme so funny? Okay, so here's what's included. I had to come back to the shade. My God, it's hot. Okay, so your business is going to be listed. And that's a given, right? Because Visit KC does that for us anyway. But that's just a reminder, like, hey, you get this benefit. You're listed in our directory. But then also you get unlimited shares on social. And what we know about marketing and advertising is that it's expensive. So we have kind of taken on that charge for you by alleviating that cost. We help entrepreneurs in that way. So live Q&A with Chelsea. A lot of people, they're like, oh, I want a one-on-one call. And I'm like, okay, great. But once we get there, they kind of don't know what to ask. So I think that first level of, generating your questions could be joining that live Q&A call, which will only be for our members. And then, of course, access to KCTV5, which we do that with Black Excellence. We get tons of vendor opportunities where people are just like, hey, I need 12 vendors. Do you have any? Share the word, blah, blah, blah. But then also member-only events where we do things to build our community within our network. And then also inviting other, inviting other patrons and our friends and our leader of industry-leveled experts to come in and talk to you about all the different things to help you grow as an entrepreneur. And so that's the overall goal. And so someone was like, well, I'm a consumer. I don't have a business, which is fine, right? Like, we help consumers diversify their shopping experience. But what I think is important to know is that if you've been following Chelsea's cookies for 6 years, have you seen any growth, any development? Are there any new cookies that she has for you to try? So I think this information for a consumer is also important because it's allowing you to really see how your entrepreneur or your favorite whatever is growing as well. And so sales are low in this season. I will not lie. They are low in this season, but I think as long as we try to create a recession-proof business, it will be the most impactful for us. Right now, there are just so many things going on in the world, and I want us to, take it in, deal with it, but then also go back to what's our vision, what's our mission, and don't lose sight of that, because the world is always going to be ever changing, and we need to make sure that we are still putting ourselves first, thinking about our business. How are you going to create this generational wealth? How are you going to magnify capital income for your family? That's all going to be very, very important. So let's see. What questions do you have? What are you wondering? Any questions out there in the land? This is awesome. Hello, Mr. Levis. Yes, I am challenging myself to go live more often. But yeah, so basically over the last 5 years, I have learned like a lot of information. Didn't really know how to share what I've learned. And so now I think I'm able to, along with the experience of having my own business, having no training of being an entrepreneur, can share that wealth with everyone. And I will save this live. But what I think is important to know is that like every entrepreneur needs to be in some kind of community. It's hard for you to decide and do this thing on your own, but people in Kansas City know, like, and trust KC Black Owned. And so it's just so easy for us to help you grow, because if you have a question, a comment, concern, we know exactly where to send you so that you can get what you need very, very quickly. Okay, so we're going to end this live and head over to Facebook.